Chicago, Chicago Southland, and Northwest Indiana, calling all future softball stars. Are you ready to compete, grow, and shine this season? Our Girls Softball League offers structured, competitive play for grade school through high school players. Summer League June through July. Fall League September through November. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Feel free to share this with a teammate, and let's build something special this season. girlssoftball.us. That's girlssoftball.us.
Welcome back to another edition of MLB Classic Interviews with the coach, Michael E. Mayden. As today's show, we're going to take you back. We're going to take you back for a blast from the past with some Major League ball players from the past. We went back in our archives and get this show ready for today, and we're going to lead off the show with an oldie but goodie with J.B. Shuck from the Chicago White Sox, and the coach, one-on-one.
What it's like being big league ball player, and we got the man here, J.B. Shuck.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. Thanks for having me today.
Well, J.B., being in the big leagues, every kid's dream, and to get here, first of all, what is that feeling like just to get to the big leagues?
It's a great feeling. Like you said, it's probably everybody here's dream since they can remember, and when you finally get here, it's an unbelievable feeling, and it's something that you can tell your grandchildren, hey, I was one of a small group of people to make it here.
A lot of kids don't realize you guys had to pay some dues to get here, minor leagues and the ups and downs of just being in the big leagues. What is that roller coaster ride like?
It's tough. Obviously, like you said, this is where you want to be, and sometimes things happen where you go back down to the minors, and you got to be able to find a way to continue to get better, and sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you go down there, you have something to work on to get better at, and you go and do that, and hopefully it works out and you get back up here.
So then, emotionally, how is it emotionally when you been to the mountaintop, so to speak, the promised land in the big leagues, and you get sent back down emotionally? How does that play with your psyche?
It's tough. It definitely is. This is what you work for to get up here, and sometimes it's you can't help it. It's just something that has to happen, and you just got to understand it. It's still a business, and you can do whatever you can to stay up here, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But if you continue to work hard, and put the numbers up, you'll find a way to get back up here.
Did it kind of break you emotionally when a player gets sent down and you get first class life in the big leagues and you go back to not quite first star hotels and food and so on and so forth?
Yeah, but like I said, it can break you for sure, but it's something that you got to just take as an opportunity to get better, and try to get back up here as quick as you can. And that's how you got to look at it, and that's how you kind of, stay, I guess, ready.
Mm-hmm. So, again, you had unfortunate to have been sent down and come back up, and you're back when, when they walk in, you come off the field and they walk in and you see the general manager, coach. What does that usually tell a player?
You can usually tell when something's going to happen, and you kind of have an idea of who it could be. It's not a good feeling when it's you, but like I said, you kind of take that I guess night, kind of sulk a little bit, and then you've got to make sure you're ready to go, when you get sent down, because a lot of people could get sent down and never make it back up if they let it affect them too much. So it's something it's tough, but it's you got to learn how to overcome it and make sure you work to get back up here.
I got to ask the question. Does sometimes you sit on that plane ride back and the tears just be flowing on the inside?
You try not to. It is tough. It's one of the toughest things you have to deal with in this game. You know, you get used to it up here. You get like royalty up here, and you know, this is where you want to be. And sometimes it's when you go down, you kind of the first couple of days is a feeling of, man, it's, you know, I don't know if I'm ever going to get back, and it's tough. But you know, you just find ways to get through it.
And what about, you know, in the big leagues? You know, you strive to get there, and it's that desire to stay. I mean, at what point do a player find security in himself?
It depends on what type of player you are, I think. You know, some of these guys that you know, they're top guys. They've dominated through the minors. Sometimes they come up here and, you know, they stay comfortable and they can just thrive up here. And you know, for some guys, it's different. It's, you know, I just got up here now. I've got to put so much pressure on, you know, myself to stay up here, and sometimes it's tough. You know, so it's different for everybody, and it's hopefully you can find it quicker, because I think the more comfortable you can be up here, the better you play up here.
Yeah, and I mean, it's all mental on this level. It's all mental.
Yeah, a lot of it. You know, a lot of it is mental. You got to understand. You know, it's still baseball. You know, you still go out and do the same thing you do every day, no matter what level. Obviously, this is the best of the best. But you know, at the same time, you're up here too. So it's something. Hey, you know, if you learn, I'm up here, I can do this. They got me up here for a reason. That usually helps calm you down, and you can play your game.
And then during the course of the season, you guys, of course, develop that bond. You become a family. You get a guy that's trading and rumors of trade. I mean, how tough is it to lose a member of the family during the season?
It's tough. Like you said, you're with these guys every day for over half the day, you know, so it's a long time. You definitely develop a lot of bonds with each player. So when you start hearing rumors and somebody does get traded or gets moved or something, it's tough. But at the same time, you understand it is a business. It's going to happen, you know, and you just continue to play with the rest of your brothers here, and you know, you find time to you continue to talk to them. You communicate, you know. Still talk to them over the phone and whatever it is that is, you know, but it is tough.
A lot of trash talking when y'all play against each other.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's the fun part. You've been around a little bit. You played with a lot of different guys. You have bonds with other guys on other teams, and when you get to play against them, you talk a little trash, and you know, hopefully you can outdo them for that series. So it's fun.
Coach, take your youngsters behind the scenes with the man JB. All right, appreciate it.
No problem.
And next in the lineup, following JB Sharp, as the coaches take you for a drive back down memory lane with some oldies but goodies, Lorenzo Cain of the Kansas City Royals with the coach.
Next, we're on the road once again, take your youngsters behind the scene with Major League Baseball. And I got the man here, Lorenzo Cain. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it right.
You know, the coach good at butchering names.
It's all right. You got it right, though.
All right, now we're taking our youngsters behind the scenes. Every kid's dream of playing in the big leagues. Lorenzo Cain in the big league. What's this experience like for you?
Oh, that's amazing. You know, definitely took a lot of hard work to get here. You know, it definitely wasn't an easy journey to get here, but I stuck to it. You know, never gave up, and like I say, had great support system behind me. You know, my family, and always pushed me to be a great player. And like I say, just always working hard. And like I say, I'm finally here, and I'm working that much harder to stay here.
So what was the road like for you getting here?
Anyway, I'll tell you, it wasn't easy. You know, I mean, like I say, I've started in the minors back in 05. Like I said, I played in every single level from rookie ball all the way up to AAA. So it was definitely a grind, but like I said, I stuck with it, you know, stayed focused, and did what I had to do to finally make it here.
So you paid your dues, in other words.
I definitely paid my dues. I definitely did.
You know, I used to scout for the Royals. That was one of my first paying scouting jobs. You know, when I watch y'all in the World Series this year, you know, a part of my heart was with you guys.
Yes, yeah.
But, you know, I watched you last year, watch you this year. I mean, you didn't switch gears. You done went to beast mode this year.
I guess you can call it that. I guess you can call it that. Like I said, just feel like I had to take my game to another level, you know. I mean, not only for myself, but for my teammates as well. I mean, I'm just trying to be the all-around player, you know. I want to do it all, you know, steal bases, be a great defensive player out there, and just swing the bat as well. So just focusing my game on just being an overall player and like just doing what I can to make sure this team is winning on a consistent basis.
And, you know, when I was scouting, we talked about the 5 twos of the game. Hit, run, throw, hit the power field. Look like you doing it all. That's superstar status.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I told you, I want to be the all-around player for my teammates, you know. And like I say, I feel like I just need to play that role. And like I said, I'm just working hard, continue to strive and become a better player each and every day to make sure I'm definitely on top of my game each and every day.
Okay, and I did a little research on you. I see you down from Florida, played in Florida.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know, we'll call you country boy from Tallahassee. How you make it up north, as we call it in Kansas City?
Oh, man. Like I say, man, that's wow, it's a long story. But like I say, you know, to come out of little Madison County, where I'm from, near Tallahassee, like I say, it's definitely been definitely not easy to get here to this point where I'm at in my career. But like I say, I just stay focused. You know, that's the biggest thing. You know, and like I say, I've always been a hard worker. I feel like that's something that I've always had and has always worked to my advantage because I've always was the guy that just do the extra, you know, take the extra mile. So like I said, I'm just trying to stay with that, you know, continue to find ways to help this team win ball games, and like I say, we'll just go from there.
So to that young, inspiring high school, college baseball player that's watching this show, what would you say to them?
Continue to work hard, you know, stay on the grind. You know, it's not easy. You know, you're going to have a lot of ups and downs, you know, mostly downs because that's the way this game works. But like I say, just stay with it, never give up, and always stay focused. And like I say, no matter what anyone tells you, you know, just stay on it. And like I say, just be focused in all things you do.
Coach, taking your youngsters behind the scenes with the man here in Chicago, Lorenzo Kay.
All righty. Thanks for having me. No problem.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All righty.
MLB Classic interviews, a blast from the past today. As we're going back, we're reaching in the archives, and we came up with a good one for you Cub fans out there. At the time, up-and-coming stars of the Cubs, Addison Russell, shortstop for the Cubs, and the coach.
With the coach, Mayden, as we're on the road once again, taking youngsters behind the scenes, Major League Baseball, and we found the man here, Russell. How we doing?
Doing good. Glad to be here.
I'll let you introduce yourself to my TV audience.
Madison Russell. I'm from Pensacola, Florida. Born in 1994 in the league, and I'm having a blast.
So what's this big league experience like?
It's been awesome. It's exceeded my whole entire thought process, you know, about the big league life. You know, it's awesome. The fans are awesome. My teammates are great. And we're winning, so things are going good.
You know, I used to coach college baseball, and I scouted for 5 major league teams. Every kid dreamed of playing in the big leagues. I mean, what was this role like for you just to get here?
You know, it wasn't easy. You just have to keep working. It's been fun, though. You just have to enjoy it. You know, you're going to be tested with some failure, but you just got to keep your head up. You got to stay positive, and just always know that, you know, you always want to become the best you that you can be, and help out the team in any way at the big league level. So that's really what's driven me.
And there are a lot of youngsters out there that think you just get drafted and the next day you're in the big leagues. They don't know what this road is like.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, drafted out of high school, you know, you're already faced with adversity. You know, you're so used to being home all the time. But once you get drafted, you're on your own. You know, you either go to the Florida League or you go to the Arizona League, and both leagues are really hot. So there's that factor to get over, and you know, it's just different steps from there. You know, you gotta go through all the types of A balls that lead up to the big leagues, and it's gonna test you mentally, physically.
You know, we play ball in Florida. Actually, I do a summer travel team with high school kids. We just came back 2 weeks on the road down in Kissimmee in Orlando, Florida, playing baseball. They play some ball down there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Florida is definitely a great place to play ball just year-round, especially South Florida. I'm from North Florida, but even North Florida, you can play ball year-round, and it's a great thing. You should take advantage of it.
So I know it's a lot of heat down there in Florida. What is it like being in Chicago?
It's been pretty good this year. Early on in the season, we were on the road, so we really didn't get tested with a lot of cold. So that was good, and it's warming up now, so things are looking up.
You know, a lot of people don't realize, I know you got to stretch, I'm going to get this last 2 questions. Cubs are really America's team with fans from all over the world.
Yeah. You know, I think that's just the love for the sport and the love for the team. You know, there's a lot of people that have a lot of faith in this team. They want to see this team win, so it's our job, you know, to make that happen, come in, day out, and get the job done and help the team win.
Well, I know you got to get out there and stretch. I ain't going to get you in trouble, but hopefully we'll get you more long in the future.
I appreciate it.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Chicago, Chicago Southland, Northwest Indiana, and northern suburbs. Baseball players, your chance to sharpen your game with day baseball every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 8 weeks of baseball from June through July. Games will start at 9 a.m. each day. Wood Bats League for high school, college, and adult players. For registration info, fallbaseball.us. That's fallbaseball.us. For youth, high school, college, and adult baseball players.
Well, you know, the Cubs made history a few years back by winning the World Series, the first in over 100 years, and continuing on with that dream was the pitcher for the Chicago Cubs, Carl Edward Jr., and the coach, one-on-one, on a blast from the past.
Got the camera scared of you. I don't want to get on. Mic check. Welcome back. Next, we're on the road once again, taking youngsters behind the scenes. What it's like being a major league ball player. And I got the man here, CJ.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good. CJ in the big leagues. What's that feeling like?
Accomplishment. From working from when I was 8 years old, writing stories saying I want to be a professional baseball player.
Writing stories.
Yeah, when I was in elementary, writing, that's like my go-to. If I had to write a story, that was where I go to, what I want to be when I grow up. And it, I guess I'm living that dream right now.
So, I mean, what was that road like? What did it take for you to get here?
Hard work, dedication for one, core schoolwork, and me actually just having fun playing the game. I was a three-sport guy in high school, so I played baseball, basketball, and football. And
you're going to make me always think you was an athlete, huh?
Hey, I am an athlete,
Oh, okay. You didn't hesitate on that one.
No. But it's, it was hard. It was hard, it was fun. You got to play, I got the chance to play with the best of the best. It was just one of them things. I think the best came out of me in satellite baseball, playing with grown men.
Okay.
And I think that's what, when I got here, that's what, kind of keeps me humble.
So was you the man in high school?
Let's see. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, you had to be the man. You was a brother getting drafted now.
Hey,
Come on, 2 plus 2
one of
is 4.
One of my best friends got drafted the year before I did by the Astros.
Who was that?
His name was Krishan Holly.
Okay.
And I got drafted the next year. So, yeah, I was the man.
You was the man.
I was the man.
Okay, so what's your thoughts about being up here, playing for the Cubs?
Oh, man, I love it. It's fun, every day. Every day you get to do something you love to do. Like, every day I wake up, I get to come here, be with these guys, and put on the uniform, represent the name on the front and the name on the back.
I know coaching college ball, high school ball, summer travel ball, there's a bond that goes on with the team and a lot of comical stuff that the fans will never know about. Who's the biggest character on this team?
Number 6. Yeah, number 6. I think number 6 is.
Oh, he's a character.
That's a character, man.
Okay, so you can't tell us about some of the stuff that go on. I know that, but what happens on the team, stay on the team. But it's like family. You guys bond together, you live together, you stay together. You're on the road, you're on the plane. Nonstop laughter.
Nonstop laughter. Number 6, man. Number 6 a clown.
We're gonna have to get number 6 on this show and find out.
Yeah, we gotta get number 6 on this show. Got number 6 funny.
So, I was there when you guys in Cleveland when you guys won the World Series. I got a short chance to interview. You probably don't remember. So much is going on so fast. What's your thoughts about bringing the World Series to Chicago?
You know what, man? That right there is probably, it's a highlight. Just to know, what these guys went through. Cubs fans, 108 years. And there was years when they got, they was good and got there, and we just couldn't put it together, and we finally was able to put all the pieces of the puzzle together and, raise that flag.
So did you cry?
No, I did not
cry.
Come
on, you can tell them. You cried. A little tear?
Nah, I didn't cry. I did not cry. It was raining, so ain't no telling.
Okay,
See,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it did rain down there. So, I mean, when you think back over your major league career and you look in this locker, see your
number
uniform,
6 is, right?
See your uniform, and I mean, what's your thoughts?
My
Oh,
thoughts.
you just got me with that number 6. Okay, it clicks now. You try to pull a fast one over the coach.
But yeah, man, you know that jersey says a lot. It means a lot. I mean, from coming up playing, like, you know, every little league team has, you know, that major league name. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the BP Cubs, you know, the Pirates and all this, and now to actually put on the uniform with the real team, like the Chicago Cubs, like that is, you know, it's like, it's kind of hard to explain sometimes. Like, people ask me every day, like, what is your life like? And I tell them, like, it's like a little kid, man, in the candy store. Like, every day I wake up, I get to go play baseball. Like,
And get paid.
yeah, we get paid.
Okay.
We get paid, but
Yeah, we gotta let them know
but,
that. You know,
yeah.
they watching it hood too.
Yeah, I know, you know. But nah, I mean, yeah, we get paid, but it's more, to me, I just like, it's just nice to, like, go out there and be on the major league field. It's just, you know, just soaking in all the energy that the fans and crowd give you. So it's, you know, it's really been a blessing.
Coach Shaky Youngs is behind the scene with the man, CJ, Carl Edward Jr.
Yes, sir.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Well, there's goodness, there's greatness, and then there's Mookie Betts. The blast from the past with classic Major League interviews with the coach, going back to his days with the Boston Red Sox. Mookie Betts.
We're making our rounds through the Boston Red Sox locker, and we got the man here, Betts, number 50. Now, where we come up with number 50 from?
That's just what they gave me. You know, just kind of stuck with
Be
it.
the rookie.
Yeah, I guess I got 1 year in now, so yeah, I just kept 50.
So, what's this big league experience like for you?
It's been a great experience. I mean, ever since the first day I stepped up, kind of like a dream come true, and then once you're in it for a little while, it becomes you get kind of used to it. Not in a boasting way or anything, but you got kind of get kind of used to it, and you start to settle in, and you understand that it's tough. It's not. It is glamorous, but then it's not at the end of the day, the work behind the scenes that we put in.
Every kid dream of playing in the big leagues. I mean, what was the role like for Betts getting to the big leagues?
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, once you start, you're 18 years old, you're away from your family and your friends, and you get put in a group with a lot of guys that you don't know, and some of them don't speak Spanish or speak English. I'm sorry, and so you can't communicate with everyone. But I mean, it's worth it all in the end. I mean, long bus rides, and I mean, you're getting in early mornings, having to play, and I mean, just with everything, it's tough. But and like I said, it's rewarding at the end.
I know having coached college ball and I do a summer travel team. You get on the road with the guys and you're around them more to your family. It's a lot of laughing, joking, practical jokes going on that the fans would never see. But I mean, it goes beyond winning and losing when you guys together.
Yeah. Again, just like you said, you're with them more than you're with your families actually, and you develop a brotherhood, and you laugh and you joke. Sometimes you're serious and you kind of get mad at one another just because you're around each other for so much. But for the most part, it's laughs and jokes. And I mean, you enjoy the game and you want to play for him instead of just for the team as well.
I got to ask you this question. Guys watch you major leagues, they idolize you. I mean, when you get to the big leagues, what kind of car do major leaguers drive?
What kind of car? I've seen it all. I've seen Rolls Royces. I've seen Lambos. I've seen, top of the line Benzes. I've seen it all. I drive BMW. But
BMW.
Yeah, BMW.
Ruba has you got a Ferrari now.
No, I don't. No, I don't have a Ferrari. I just have BMW.
So you're going down the highway. I know Michael Jordan, you say he goes someplace to park, they just stole his license plate off the car. You got to worry about things like that?
No, I don't have to worry about that. My car isn't top of the line like that.
Oh, you just don't put your name on there.
No, I can't do that.
Hey, Coach Shaky Youngs is behind the scenes with the man.
Chicago, Southland, and Northwest Indiana, Girls Softball League registration is now open. Summer day games and fall Saturday only games. June through July, Tuesday through Thursday, starting at 10 a.m. September through November on Saturdays. Secure your uniform and roster position today at girlssoftball.us. That's girlssoftball.us.
Well, once again, the coach is going down memory lane with a blast from the past, going into my archives, and I got one with Jason Kipnis and the coach, one-on-one. A blast from the past, classic Major League interviews.
And we ran across the man for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. Did I get it right?
You got it right.
All right, I got it right. I'm good at butchering names. How are we doing today?
Good. How you doing?
All right. Now, for those youngsters that's watching our show today, tell them what it's like being a Major League ball player.
You know what? It's fun and it's exciting. To be able to play a game that you love in front of as many people as we do in the stadiums that we get to is just something that you get to fully appreciate. I don't know. The game just becomes fun every day for you, pretty much, and that's the way it's got to be.
And it's every kid's dream of playing in the big leagues. What was your role like getting to the big league?
You know what? It's bumpy. I was an outfielder first. I was coming right through.
He big leaguing you.
It happens. You know what? I was an outfielder first, and I switched to an infielder, and that was something I had to make the adjustment for. You got to get accustomed to the wood bats, the schedule, how many games you play in a small amount of time, and but you know what? It's worth it. It's something that you're on your own time, and it becomes your job. So you can be as good as you want to be as long as you put in the time and effort.
Now, you know, when I was scouting, we talked about the 5-2s of the game. Billy hit for power. What kind of hitter were you coming up?
Hold on one second. Hags.
See, there we go. Big leaguing us again. See this life in the big leagues. Come on over here. Come on over here. Come on. We finna talk about you. Come on. See, come on. See, this is what you call big league. Come on. This is what you call big league. He's big leaguing to me. I tell my fans who you are.
Nick Hagedorn.
Nick. See, Nick gave Jason the rookie treatment. We want you to know that.
Yeah, my bad on that one. Sorry. It's kind of locked in there. I wasn't paying attention.
All right, so tell me about your big league experience. You got a million young aspiring baseball players, high school, college watching.
What? Oh, yeah.
Million young kids watching.
Oh, and it's the greatest thing ever. It's
greatest
dream
thing?
come true, yeah.
All right, you fired now. Get out of here. See, I thought only rookies get that treatment in the big leagues.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, we know you got to get ready. Just 1 or 2 more quick questions.
Yeah.
What do you do in the course of a game to get ready? Course of a day to get ready?
You kind of develop your own pregame routine that kind of helps you get prepared every day. Well, it just becomes kind of doing the hot tub before games and stretching out a routine like that, and then hitting the cages. You'll have your own kind of tee work or flips or something like that you'll want to do. But I mean, every player is different. Every player has their own kind of pregame routine that'll get them ready.
Just as one last question, I ask every big leaguer. When you walked in that locker room for the first time and saw your uniform in the locker room, what was that feeling like?
Special feeling. That's something you're not going to forget for a while. I remember it hanging there, the jersey. Just to see it with your name on the back is something cool.
Coach, take you behind the scenes with the man, J.K.
And I want all of those you out there that's watching to go to our YouTube channel and become a subscriber. Just click on the subscribe link and you will be a subscriber. Well, that's a wrap for today. This show went by pretty fast, so make sure you tune in to our next show and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tune in and check us out on social media and our YouTube channel, MLB Classic Major League Interviews with Coach Michael E.
Chicago, Chicago Southland, Northwest Indiana, and northern suburbs. Baseball players, your chance to sharpen your game with day baseball every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 8 weeks of baseball from June through July. Games will start at 9 a.m. each day. Wood Bats League for high school, college, and adult players. For registration info, fallbaseball.us. That's fallbaseball.us. For youth, high school, college, and adult baseball players,